Mark earns 35,800 a year. We're asked to use the table below to calculate the amount that will be deducted from his annual pay for USC, Universal Social Charge. So it's the same for everybody. The first 12,012 at 0.5%. So that would be, if you imagine 1%, so 0.5% is 0.05. The difference between these two numbers, or portion of, if you don't earn 19,874, you won't pay all the way, but the difference between these two numbers is 7,862. Just check, that's 19,874. Yeah, that's by 2%, 0.02. And the difference between the next two numbers, if you're lucky enough to earn up to 70, is 5,170. And that would be if you earned all the way up to there, but Mark doesn't earn that much, so that's just if you did. So we don't need the last two columns here. Mark earns 35, so he pays the first 12,012 at 0.5%, which is just €60.06. He pays the next 7,862 at 2%, which is 157.24, and then his balance is the difference between 35,800 and the 19,874 he's currently accounted for. So 35,800 minus 19,874, he has 15,926 left. 15,926 by 0.4.5%, 0.045. That's 716.67. And adding these three numbers together, you get 933.97. In question 5, we have Killian and his wife earning 79,000 combined. Tax credit, standard rate, the cutoff is 72, and earnings above this is 41. So let's set up that. So they pay 72,000 at the standard rate of 20%, and their balance will be 7,000. They earn 79 at 41%, and they have tax credit, which will go here. Of 3,790. So we need to get 20% of 72,000, which is 14,400. We need to get 41% of 7,000, which is 287,280, and these two numbers added together are 17,720. And if we take away 3,790, we get 13,930. So that's the tax, and every month they have deductions of 110 every month. Just be careful here. Every month, 240 for VHI, and for 110 for VHI, 240 for pensions, and 44 for unions. How much is their fortnightly pay? Okay, so we are on a 52-week year, so every month. So we have 12 by 110 for VHI, and we have 12 by 240 for pensions, and 12 by 44 for union. The answer to these, that should be 480, I'm just saying. 12 by 110 is 1,320. 12 by 240 is 2,880. And 12 by 44 It's 528. So it's just really calculator use heavy, these questions. These give 4728. Check it twice and you won't make mistakes. So if we add 13,480 to this, it'll be his total deductions, or their total deductions. Be 18,208. So they earn 79. Their deductions are 18,208. Which leaves them with 60,792. And we want a 52-week year fortnightly pay. We're going to divide by 26. And their take-home pay every 2 weeks will be 2,338. 0.153, 0.15. So question 6 deals with the difference between markup and margin. So a product costs a company 16,000, so the cost is 16,000. And we're asked to find the markup. So we look at the difference between the formulas, the markup and the margin. If the selling price is 24,000, so sell for 24,000. So markup is profit over cost times 100, and margin is profit over selling price times 100. When it came up 2 years ago, they gave these formulas. So the profit if you buy for 16 and sell for 24 is 8,000 over the cost, which is 16. You can see this is 1 over 2. So this will be a markup of 50%. But if we're dealing in margin terms, the profit of 8,000 over the selling price of 24 is 1 over 3. So this is going to give a margin of 33.33%. Two different numbers, the difference between markup and margin.